if you were like me, you watched the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct. And I was excited at first. I was on board. I was gonna buy the Nintendo Switch 2. Until I saw the price of things and the way the games are gonna work in the physical and digital. The physical versions aren't actually the physical versions in a lot of cases. And the physical versions are for some games are gonna cost like $90 and the digital for like $80. What is going on? The Switch 1 was like the PlayStation 2, and Nintendo got a little bit too big for their britches and decided to have their own PS3 moment where everything is way overpriced. We thought GTA 6 was gonna be the one that was gonna blow the new prices of games out of the water, and they were gonna cost $100. Well, Nintendo decided they were gonna be the first ones to do it. And you're not getting the full games on the discs or cartridges, whatever they are. You know what they say. You know what they say. If buying isn't owning. Angry Joe started talking about it, and I guarantee he's got the same complaints that I do. I haven't watched anybody else make videos on this yet. I've only heard some of the sentiment online, but I haven't really gotten into it. I don't know what's past the things that I said already. Is there any more beyond the surface? And on top of that, they only announced like 4 games that I'm totally wanting. And I might as well, you know, just play them like I did the first Switch. On my PC. For free. Because, no thank you. From Angry Joe and Angry Rant, Nintendo is charging $90 for their Switch 2 games? WTF!
Guys, this is just the Angry Rant portion of our Nintendo Direct coverage. You'll see why. If you want to see the Nintendo Direct coverage with our impressions of all the things that were shown, the console, and all of our opinions there, go watch the full reaction. We have that from earlier today. This is just our opinion on the prices that Nintendo has announced for their games and for their console. I think it was important for me because it's absolutely ridiculous to clip this and put this up as its own thing, because this is definitely an angry rant, guys. I don't know what the reaction is going to be across online, but I think it's ridiculous, and here is my reaction. Check it out.
Good stuff.
Pretty good show. I think it's better than the first
Nintendo Switch 2
reveal.
launches on June 5th.
Where's all the technical specs?
Here are the hardware options that will be
I
available.
needed
at
like
launch.
1 or 2 more games.
We'll release Nintendo Switch 2.
My big complaint was that there wasn't enough games that I was interested in. It felt like there were 5 new games that were interesting. The rest of them were either slop, Switch tech demos, or ports and remasters. And I'm not playing any ports or remasters if I have a PC.
As well as a bundle that includes a digital version of Mario Kart World.
Okay.
Yep. Price.
For more details, please check the official Nintendo
What
Switch
is
2
the
website.
price? You've
which
kept
Go
goes
to the
live
site.
later
They're not going to
today.
tell you. You have to go visit the
We've
site.
covered a lot of
I'm gonna be
information.
mad.
No, he
That's
didn't.
all we have to
You didn't
share
give me
for today.
Tex? You're the tech guy!
Just a bit
No,
longer
he said
for
the
launch.
design guy.
Oh,
We're very
design.
much looking forward to everyone being able to experience Nintendo Switch 2.
We appreciate you joining us today.
No, no, no,
Thank
no,
you
no.
very much.
No, 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 no.
All right. Time to go pull up the website
Pull
and
the
see.
website. You're gonna tell me how many teraflops.
Bro, are you
Give me the
serious?
floppies. Yeah, give me the floppies.
There's an overview trailer here. Was this just the part that
That
they
was
showed?
just the sub part, yeah.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Yeah, they weren't gonna show on the live stream how much it was gonna cost and how much the games were gonna cost because, you know, people were gonna be upset. They didn't want to have a PS3 moment, but they totally had a PS3 moment. I'd say that it was worse because they just kept it quiet and you had to go poke around and find out for yourself.
Why would you show?
They don't. What are you looking for?
The price of the fucking
They don't
Switch?
usually do. Well, I don't think Nintendo does that a lot.
Every
I
fucking
think that-
console does a reveal for
Didn't
the
we
price.
get the cost already? I thought we did.
I didn't.
No.
Price
8 hours ago. What? $449? That's too much.
I disagree. I don't think that that's too much. I think it's too much if your games are going to cost $80, $90. Unless you just want to play Mario Kart World. Which, I'm going to tell you the truth, I'm not going to be playing Mario Kart World. I'm probably not going to play any of the Mario games. Probably not going to play any of the Zelda games. Unless there's a new mainline Zelda or, like, a handheld, in quotes, version of Zelda, like Link's Awakening 2 or something. I don't know. A Link Between Worlds 2.
Console, controllers, grip, strap.
So
$400. There's a bundle for $500. $500? But the original Switch was $299, $300.
But you don't understand. It's more powerful than the Switch. Not true, actually. For the times, the Switch 2 is still a little bit behind. It's about on the level that the Switch 1 was when it came out. So I don't get it's a little bit too pricey. It should be $400 with a game. And all the accessories and everything.
Holy shit, that's too expensive. $449 is more than even I expected. Come on now.
But you don't understand, Joe. They have all these new features. You can use the Joy-Con like a mouse. Both of them. You can use both Joy-Cons like a mouse. Didn't you see that wheelchair racing game where you play basketball?
Mario Kart World costs $80.
What?
It says right there.
Why-
It said right there on that
why the
website you
fuck
were
is it
on.
No.
Yeah,
it's right there. Go up.
$79.99 right there. Mario Kart World on its own costs $80.
Not true. It costs $80. For the digital version, I think it costs $10 extra so you can have the actual physical version with not all of the game data on the cartridge. Just makes me think, what is a Super Smash Brothers or a Legend of Zelda game gonna cost? It's probably gonna be $100. I bet they're waiting for GTA 6 to come out so they can be like, well, that game was great, our games are better, we're gonna charge $100. See, it's the same price as GTA 6, so it's cheap.
You get it $30 cheaper when you buy the bundle. Why?
Oh, cool.
Well, shit. Looks like I'm gonna be waiting for a while.
What the fuck?
He says he's gonna be waiting for a while. You're gonna be waiting for a very, very long time because the Nintendo Switch does not drop their prices. A lot of their games have gone up in price. So good luck waiting for a sale because you're not gonna find one from Nintendo. You're gonna have to get it at like a pawn shop or something.
If Mario
Hold on,
Kart costs $80, Grand Theft Auto is going to be $300.
Holy
fuck
fucking
that.
shit. $80 for games? What are you talking about? $80 for the digital fucking game?
For digital?
For digital. What is the
How
physical?
much? Yeah. No fucking way.
Hold on.
Did we just get
This
price
is
increase?
Switch. Did Nintendo usher in the motherfucking price increase? Hold on, I'm completely unprepared for this. Why didn't they fucking show this on the fuck? Oh, what? It's 80. Get the fucking advertisers out of here. God damn it. Fucking 80, 90, what? 80 fucking dollars for digital and $90 for physical.
You must be out of your goddamn mind. I'm not getting it.
You already the system was too expensive. I was like, no, maybe I'll just wait. But the games, maybe you can justify the cost of the system with all the shit in the pack and the fucking Mario Kart and all that, but $90 games with tax, $100 fucking dollars. Nintendo, are you fucking shitting me? And fans of Nintendo are the ones that collect all the physical copies. They're the ones that like to have libraries and libraries like we have downstairs.
Yeah, they totally just kicked out everybody who wasn't a super fan of Nintendo. Everybody who was just barely on board that were gonna buy it, like what happened with the Switch 1 when people were barely on board, but they were like, you know what, this is cool. There aren't really any other handhelds out there. I'm gonna go ahead and get the Switch 1. It's got a lot of good games. They're all full price the entire time, but you know what? At least it's still $60, and they haven't increased to 70, and then they eventually increased to 70. But now they're the first ones. They're the pioneers, increasing everything to 80, 90. When are we gonna see a $100 title? The next Legend of Zelda, 100% it's gonna be $100 if they keep the pricing up like this. And people like me, people like the two Joes, and I forget the other guy's name, they're not gonna be buying it. We're not gonna be buying it. We're gonna be doing the same thing that we did with the Switch 1. Well, they probably didn't. They probably had a Switch, but you know what I mean. If buying isn't owning.
And they're gonna get fucked the most. So you go. So not only do you raise the price on physical, you raise the price on digital. So digital should be cheaper. Your profit margins are higher, but yet you're gonna raise the price to $80 from $60. Nintendo Switch games were already a little cheaper. They weren't yet at the fucking 70. Some of them were at 70,
never go on
but they were at
sale.
60. So you're going up $20 fucking dollars. Though weirdly, the new Donkey Kong Bonanza is listed at 70, which means it might vary game to game, which is highly unusual.
Probably like a 10-hour game.
Nintendo is fucking around. They are testing the fucking market. They're the ones that are gonna break the fucking dam because they know that their fucking sycophants are gonna buy it no matter what.
And the reviewers are gonna buy it, because they don't really send out copies for reviewers, I don't think, unless they're like people like IGN. I know a lot of Nintendo fans that aren't gonna be jumping on board though. They're probably gonna go and get one of the PC handhelds because it's just too much money. And people are hurting for funds right now. This is a really bad time. They're going back to the Super Nintendo days where they got games for $50, $65, and $80, and games that are priced at these price points seemingly at random.
But you're gonna buy $90 fucking games.
Jesus.
That's too much, man.
It's a discount. from
$80
N64.
fucking dollars is too much.
No.
$70 fucking dollars is what it should be. And that's raising it, and there'd be grumbling about that. But $90 is a wild. Nintendo pushing this is fucking pissing me off. Those greedy fucks. They already have a bad fucking reputation with me. Fuck you, Nintendo Japan. I'm not buying the fucking console. Could you imagine them fucking stacking the game? Look, it's 2 games is $160. 2 games, $180 plus tax. 2 games is $200 if you buy the physical versions. This is
Not only is it going to be $200 to buy the physical versions, not all of the game data is on the cartridge. Some of it is online. Some of the game is online, so it's incomplete if you buy the physical. If you never turn the internet on your Switch 2, then you won't have a complete game. You probably won't be able to play it. It'll probably lock you out of it. And I bet they're doing this to fight piracy, but it won't work. Pirates are smarter than Nintendo. They'll figure it out very, very quickly.
blowing my mind. I don't even know how to react. Is this really happening? Is this really happening? Because why would it's Nintendo doing this shit? This is like some Apple shit right here.
$80 controller,
Hey, I
$90
switched it.
Joy-Con.
Joy-Con. Holy fuck. The Joy-Con is $90. The piece of shit camera that I said should be $30 is, even they knew they couldn't get away with selling it any more than $50. That piece of shit, the dock is $110. The Pro controller is $80. The fucking Express cards that you have to rebuy, by the way, are fucking $60. So it is not $500.
No, it's not.
It's $560. And then I can't believe this, Nintendo. No, you fucking ruined it.
It's actually not $560. It's $560 plus tax. Plus, if you want to buy another game, it's going to cost even more. If you want to buy a good new game, it's going to cost you over $600 if you want a full Switch 2 experience. Minus the camera. And if you want another set of Joy-Cons, good luck. Another $100. You want a Pro controller? Good luck. Another $100. You're gonna be spending $1,000 on the Switch just to get started.
The next Zelda's gonna be over $100.
Oh my fucking god! Right, because they're playing around. Here, Bonanza's cheap. You can have it. Mario Kart. We need to make the fucking money. $80. They don't even fucking show you the price in there because they know people would have fucking flipped their shit. $90 physical, not a special edition. Not a fucking special edition. So special edition gonna be $100. $120 for their special edition with the little fucking, maybe put toys in it and shit. Dude, what the fuck? And then that's, what is that? Is that fucking euros? So it's cheap? No, because euros are more. They're more, bro. Wait a minute. The dollar, hold on. So, but what is it gonna be in Australia?
An arm and leg.
You're gonna sell your fucking kidneys. Oh, that just ruins the whole fucking thing. I was about to say, hey man, that was a great reveal, cool. I'm definitely considering it, but not at that price.
I think about 10% of it was a great reveal. I think it was probably better than the Switch 1 reveal, but man, after looking into it, after it was all over, yeah, I was excited. I was gonna get one. I was preparing myself to get one. That day, I had decided I have to start saving up for this. I have to save up $500 so I can get the complete Switch 2 experience with a couple of new games. Nope! Gonna cost me over $600 if I want to get the experience that I want to get. And the Switch 2 Nintendo products are just not worth that much to me. I'll just wait for the pirates.
Not
I'm
at
fucking cheap.
$500 fucking
I'm not gonna buy it. I'm gonna wait.
They're just like it's a PlayStation 5, like it's the PlayStation 6. This isn't the PlayStation 6. This isn't the Xbox Next. Whatever the fucking thing is. You're over here fucking, hey man, check it out. We got game chat. We got 2 frame per second game chat. $500. Oh, bro, $449 when the last one was $300. Nah, what a rude awakening today, dude. I don't know. I'm at a loss for words.
Is it even OLED? What's the screen even like? Is it OLED? Because I can kind of understand if it has some boosted features that they didn't talk about, but I don't think so. I don't think it's an OLED screen. Oh, but you forgot that you can connect all the switches like you could with the fucking Nintendo DS?
What is going to happen now? If Nintendo does this, guys, other companies, and if these sell, if it makes record numbers, all the other game companies, you think EA is not going to charge base Madden $100, $80 to $90 after Nintendo does this?
And who's gonna buy it? Who's gonna buy it? Not me. I don't buy games full price unless they're like from a new console. They just came out and they're breaking records on not amount of people buying it. If they're breaking records on like graphics and size of the games and that kind of thing. If they're bringing new stuff to the table, yeah, I'll pay full price. But not if I can just play better games that are $20 or less. And I'll be waiting for a sale that I know is not going to be happening because it still hasn't happened for the Switch 1. And it's been out how long? Almost a decade? Breath of the Wild is still full fucking price? Give me a break. Not doing it. This is actually kind of hilarious. And I think that it's going to be successful, most likely. I think these morons are going to buy it all. Not these guys that I'm watching the video of. I'm talking about Nintendo fans and just video game fans in general. They're gonna be buying this stuff. And I'll still just be on my PC playing my old games. I'll just be over here still playing Xbox 360. I still haven't gone through that entire library yet, and there are so many great games that I haven't played. And I'd just rather save my money for things like that, because this is insane. The modern gaming market is insane. And I'm out. I'm out. If games start becoming $80, $90, I'm completely out. I'm just gonna stay away from it and just play the old games and indie games. Indie games are more worth it to me than these full price AAA titles that are the same size, the same scope, the same design as these $20 indie games.
Yeah, GTA. What do you think GTA is going to cost?
I will never forgive you,
Subscription.
Nintendo. Fuck
cost
you.
subscription.
Fuck your console. Fuck those games are too expensive. Guys, no. You guys are making hand over fist, profit over profit. You fucking essentially, development costs are going up. Then lower them. Start not ballooning the fucking industry. They're gonna pop the bubble.
But if we don't spend $200 million, then how are you gonna bend down and sniff every flower? How are we gonna have these full rendered backgrounds that if for some reason you broke the invisible wall you could go to and see all the detail? How are we gonna make every single pebble on the ground viewable when you zoom in and it looked like a real pebble if we don't spend $200 million plus? You know, shit that everybody cares about.
This is if this might blow up in their face.
I hope it
I'm
does.
curious if that is too much
know.
for
So I
Nintendo
said I hope.
fans, because Nintendo fans are such a unique group. They'll buy anything, they'll do anything. They're basically like Madden sports gamers, and they'll just take anything. So of course they're gonna fucking buy this. All the other companies are gonna get the wrong fucking message. They're gonna say, "Well, I'm gonna charge $100."
Well, here's where the problem lies with this for Nintendo. A lot of the people that were buying Switch games were barely on board, and they were just in it for the collecting aspect and the mobile aspect. That helped a lot. I know a lot of people that bought it because they wanted to play Skyrim on the go, but they're not going to spend $600 to be playing Skyrim on the go when they can already do that with the Switch 1. A lot of my friends that bought the Switch 1, they would get the Nintendo titles, play them probably about halfway and then quit because they were too bloated. There was too much to do, too many things. So I don't see that any of my friends getting this right off the bat, at least, unless there's just some games that are just blowing every other system, every other game out of the water, and just like 11 out of 10 amazing, groundbreaking games. I don't see it happening. I don't see it happening when the Switch 2's hardware is still behind everybody else. But we upgraded the Rumble feature.
For Grand Theft Auto 6, if Nintendo's doing a fucking kart game with shitty open world elements, and they're charging $90 for physical, we're going $100. This is really bad for the industry. This is bullshit.
I mean, they know they can get away with it because every parent with kids is going to be like, I need the new Mario Kart. Why aren't we playing the new Mario Party? Like, it's such a big thing. And, you know, they're going to have to buy
I
it.
can't believe this is happening. You know, the console already was too expensive. Nintendo never lowers their fucking prices.
That's what I've been saying. Everything is still full price. And it will forever be full price. And the prices are just gonna go up. They're gonna keep going up as they become collector's items. It's already happening with the Switch 1.
I said that.
I didn't, Joe. I'm on autopilot anger here, Joe. I didn't hear it, but they never lower their fucking prices. Meaning, it's gonna be $90 at launch. It's gonna be $90 3 years from now. That's
gonna go
fucked.
70.
You are such a greedy piece of shit. Fuck you.
Not only are the games gonna be $90, you also, for gamers who are on YouTube and Twitch, you can't play them on stream. You can't make videos of them because you might get DMCA'd. You might get copyright strike if you make Nintendo mad for some reason. Or, you know, it can just happen randomly. And then what are you gonna do? It's their IP.
I am not spending $90 for fucking Mario Kart.
Well, Joe, it's only $50 for Mario Kart.
$80 for Mario Kart.
You're going to get it with the bundle. It's $50.
That's fucked. That's the way they do it. It's fucking sneaking in there, and then Nintendo's gonna be. It is Nintendo fans. It is what it is.
Yeah, they're gonna, they're like, oh, it's inflation. It's fine. Games. Well, because I mean, there's always that famous picture online that games during the N64 age were really expensive. Things used to be way higher than $60, $70.
Shut the fuck up.
I mean, that's
and this is. I don't give a fuck. I don't care.
Same. I do not care. I do not give a fuck whatsoever. Oh, games used to cost a lot more. Actually, if you calculate inflation, if they stop bloating their games, technology is better. They didn't know what they were doing back then. They had to spend a lot of money because they were figuring things out. We have it all figured out. I know people who make indie games and charge $20 and they end up spending like $50,000. And they're more fleshed out than these $70 full price games that have microtransactions and skins and all that. Battle passes, DLC, ridiculous.
I mean, you're gonna make every fucking game release break somebody's motherfucking bank. You can't buy 2 games in a month. You have to fucking plan your fucking life if you want to do 3 games. And to take up a fucking whore your body out for, to 100 fat chicks for $10, like Joe used to do. You remember?
Well, that's why you have to.
It's 10 fat chicks for $100 each. Then you can say.
We used to have to go to Blockbuster because we couldn't afford all the games, and now there is no Blockbuster.
There's no fucking Blockbuster.
You have to pony up the money.
What the fuck? And I think the thing that blows me away is that Nintendo fans love buying physical. That's why you have the amiibos. It's physical, and then you got the games, and you got your libraries, and that's who they're fucking up.
And they still don't even realize that you're not getting the full physical game. They haven't looked far enough into it yet. I just randomly saw that. I think it was from Mr. Matty Plays or somebody, that not all of the game data is even on the fucking disc.
The most. Despite being a good console reveal, despite being an exciting 2 games, and then a bunch, and then all those upgrades, I bet you $30. We gotta look up the prices of those.
I think there's a lot of people that were guessing at the prices because I was trying to look up to see what they were. They're like, I think. It's like, well, you don't know anything.
Right, because they didn't fucking say. Hasn't officially stated how much they cost. They think $10 to $15. Here's an example. They're just extrapolating the difference. The difference is like $11.
We're not sure yet.
We're not sure yet. I'm fucking surprised by the $11 fucking dollars.
$90 for a Mario Kart disc, and you think they're only going to charge $10 for an upgrade pack?
How is this going over? I'm just looking at Steam Deck. It is. There it is. I know, right? And Steam Deck has OLED. You're over here buying an LCD in 2025. When it's $350, then we can talk. Bro, what the fuck? And then tariffs? The fucking tariffs are probably going to make that shit even higher. Jesus fucking Christ. This is so stupid. I just didn't expect today to be the day that we're announcing $80, $90 games. Nintendo. You're the new Blizzard.
That's
Fuck
what they
you.
didn't do yesterday, because it was like April Fools. I was like, nope, this is for real.
Yeah.
Right.
Fuck.
Nintendo, one of 2 things is going to happen. Either one, this is going to be more successful than anybody could imagine, and all the fans are going to make up all the people who were barely on board that are not on board now. And it's going to succeed wildly, or it's going to blow up in their faces, and they're going to have to drop the prices down, way down, and probably take it at a loss. But I don't see the second one happening, actually. I think that it's going to be successful. And if you're barely on board with Nintendo, that you're just going to be out, and the fans are just going to buy the full price games, the reviewers are going to buy the full price games, and it's going to be ridiculous. It's going to be really ridiculous, and people are going to justify it. I, for one, was barely on board. I was barely on board with the Switch 1. Ended up getting a Switch 1, getting bored of it, and then selling it because it just didn't have the features. Switch 2 also just doesn't have the features. I'd rather get a Steam Deck. And I'm not getting a Steam Deck. I'm just going to play games at home on my PC and play games on my phone if I'm out and about, if I want to play a game, which I usually don't. Nintendo has officially taken the top spot for my most hated video game company at the moment. It was Ubisoft, and it was Microsoft for the bigger console developers and like operating system builders for Windows and stuff. It was Microsoft. Nintendo has taken that spot. In a day, they took the top spot for my most hated company. If you like this video, leave a like. Comment down below if you want to enter the conversation and talk some more about the Switch 2 being ridiculously overpriced with ridiculously overpriced games. Do you think that is a good thing? Do you care? Are you still getting the Switch 2 even though it's going to be grossly overpriced? I'll see you guys later when I'm not playing the Switch 2. I'm out!